Hi, my name is Adam Luebke. I'm music director of the Buffalo Philharmonic Chorus. And one of the most important fundamentals of singing technique is finding a proper alignment. So it's all about how you hold your body and how your skeleton is aligned to allow for maximum breath inhalation and maximum space and resonance in your singing voice. Oftentimes we find ourselves kind of hunched over, whether it's looking at our phone or slumps down from a weight of a backpack, or just the end of a long day, our body kind of compresses. So we want to make sure that we can find a way to loosen up our body. So shake out your arms. You can roll your neck from side to side. Start with it on your chin, on your sternum, and roll it from side to side, all the way from one ear to the other, just to loosen that neck up. I like to twist at the waist, kind of like a washing machine, churning, loosen up the waist, and then set your feet into the floor so that they are firm like tree trunks into the ground. Loose but firm. So wiggle your toes, soften your ankles, bend the knees, bounce the knees a little bit, let your arms hang loose. Soften those knees, keep them soft. Swivel your hips from side to side, rock on that pelvis, make sure that's loose. Not too far forward, not too far back, but nice and balanced pelvis. And that allows for your sternum and your rib cage to be floating and open and buoyant. Last but not least, actually most important, is your head. We often pull our necks forward sometimes when we sing, whether we're holding music and we're reaching out, or we're emoting to an audience, we pull ourselves forward and off of our alignment so that your head is up and seated on your spine. Your head actually sits on your spine way up here, in the middle of your skull at your ear level. So not down here at your neck and not in the back like a rod, but your head kind of sits right on top of your spine right here. And you can check that spot. It's called the AO joint. So you can check your AO joint by tipping your head up and down, nodding, keeping your fingers right there at your ears so you know where the spot is, and turning side to side. Now remember, your spine is curved and it's not like a straight rod. So, and there's also space between vertebrae, right? So it's not rigid. So there's flexibility and buoyancy in your spine as well, so that you're not feeling like tight, tense when you try to sing. You want to be firm, open, and proud feeling, open heart feeling, with your head lifted and floating. I also often think like I'm being held up like a marionette. There's a string here. Helps me grow 3 inches. Add 3 inches to your height. See what that does to your spine and to your head feeling. Now let's collapse and tighten up. Do that, fists and face. And then open up. You roll your shoulders back. Feel your shoulder blades in the back connect. Really open. Stretch back. And then loosen, keeping those shoulders and that rib cage open. Find that posture with your head floating tall, sitting on your spine. Check in, do a mental scan with your toes, wiggle the toes, soft ankles, soft knees, loose pelvis, open rib cage, floating head. That way you can maximize your breath energy, the amount of space you have in your lungs to fill up with breath, and maximize your resonant space that you need to create a good sound. This also will help you from tiring too much or pulling and tightening and muscling the sound too much too. So the first step is always finding the right alignment that's great for singing. So anytime you sing, whether it's choir rehearsal, whether it's a concert, whether it's in the shower, set up the right alignment so that you can use your voice to the best that it can get.